Wish I found it earlier. What a game.
Hey, Bernie. Okay, just see a bowl coming down here from Bruce. He got the kitty too, so yes, good bowl there from Bruce Smallbon from Noola Bowls Club up in North Queensland. Oh, we see a bowl coming across the head from the rink next door. We have sound. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The moment Bruce Kirk goes away, look what happens. The place just falls apart when Bruce isn't here.
Tell them it wasn't Bruce that bloody did it. It was I updated the program this morning, did the update.
Well, what happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that Robbie updated the program this morning, and somehow or other the update took the sound out, so we had to reset everything again in the program. And all I can say is Robbie's very fortunate that I was here to help him, as Bruce would know, because Bruce knows that Robbie has to be under adult supervision at all times. James, don't praise Robbie up, God's sake. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. It's a beautiful day here at Chermside. It's a beautiful 21.1 degrees. Had a bit of rain overnight, and one heck of a great day of bowls here. See another good bowl here from Bruce. I tell you what, there's starting to pick up from where we left off last night, which I said is the gold medal winner from yesterday afternoon. It was one heck of a game. That was true final. And of course he snuck over the line, 21-19 over Glenn Holmes from the Mackenzie Park Bowling Club, the Narang, the Highlanders. So it was a great game. So it's great to have everybody on board. Hope you have an enjoyable day. So at the moment it's 3-0. This is the third end to yeah, it should be 3-2 them. So don't worry, Bruce, I'm on the ball here, mate. Yeah. Tell you what, a very good attempt there from Brian. I reckon that's be pretty close to second shot. And a good call there by Bruce too. So in fact, I've known Bruce for a great number of years. I said he was a member of Harrisville Bowls Club and North Ipswich, and he was down around that way for a great number of years, and he used to always come and play a lot of bowls at Bow Desert, where I'm a member at. So it's always good to catch up with him. So it's all looking pretty good for a great day now. Tell you what, he's played that very well again. Just missed the kitty. Just gonna, I thought he may have just sat that yellow bowl and flopped. On you, Bernie. Yeah, it's up there now, Andy. We're all set, mate. Yeah, Robbie updated the program this morning, and wiped a few things off the program, which we didn't know till we started. So we always do a sound check first up this morning, but we didn't this morning. First time we have it.
I was going to too.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. So I say they'd be holding just the one there by the looks of it. John and Bruce. Yeah, he had reasonable type of weight on that. So Bruce, just give him the call. Come and sit in there. Sit that bowl there, because it'll be pretty close to second shot there, I'm assuming. Let's see it's on the lead, and if it falls over, it will definitely be second shot. Hey, good on you, Andy. Okay, John. Oh, he had a great line. Just going to run out of puff. It looks like just the one. So they're on the board, John and Bruce. Said, see John Stuart, you see he's from the Holland Park Sports Club. As we said before, I'm Brian Hampson from Jindalee. Bruce Smallbon, of course, is from Noola, which is up in Ingham Territory, which is North Queensland. And Darren Jackson from the Helensvale Bowls Club. So we've got a great cross-section of the Queensland bowling community here in this battle. It should be one heck of a game between these four very, very talented bowlers. So Bruce got his grass line down packed already. So we've had a bit of rain here last night, so the green is a little bit holding this morning, but a huge congratulations to the green staff here. They've done a superb job here once again this morning. They've cut them and rolled them and really put the effort in. It's been fantastic, and the bowlers are really appreciating playing on quality greens. See a magnificent start there from Darren Jackson. Absolutely sitting right in front of the kitty. Only an inch or two in that. So Bruce looking to probably just reach this bowl, maybe even just get the edge of it. And no, not quite. Good on you, Andy. Good to have you on board, mate. So Darren, I tell you what, he's going to be pretty hard to beat that first bowl. Anything in behind the head from here should be pretty good. Is he going to get an edge? Oh, just missed it. But I'll tell you, it's gone to a pretty good home there. Pretty handy. So John just showing Bruce exactly where the kitty is. Well, anything in behind the head's going to be very beneficial. Hey, thank you very much for that, Serena. Yeah, he has got a lot of talent, Serena. I agree wholeheartedly. Just for the others not on this page, but Serena Bonnell, who was here yesterday, was great to see. As you can see, she just put up a post. Darren is a keen attendee of the Gold Coast Tweed Para Come and Try Days. Neville Wood Bradley also coaches him. He's really dedicated, and I think he has got a big future, and I agree wholeheartedly with that comment too. Only recently classified and keen to win as much as he can. So great work. Thank you very much for that, Serena, and your input. So it's great to have everybody on board. Yes, Bernie, he's doing a great job. He's playing. He said to win the gold medal yesterday, he was over the moon. And I said it was very good to see. And of course, his minder down here, Graham, keeping an eye on him. got a bit of a look on him at the moment. It's just behind the rink, of course. So we see John just trying to outdraw this very good bowl from Darren. And so just struggling a little bit this morning, John. He's a very, very steady player. Watched him play a bit over the last few days, and it's probably just coming to a little bit terms that we did have a fair bit, well, not a fair bit, we did have a good steady downpour. Had a couple of them last night, and it was a fair bit of water on the road. We're only staying about 500 metres down the road, but it was pretty few puddles coming up here this morning, so obviously had a little bit during the night also. Okay, John on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand. Tell you what, he's got a great line on this too. How's his weight starting to work its way into the head now? Just going to pull up just a tad short, but again, look at the grass line of all those bowls. They're not far away, are they? Absolutely. As I said, the players are starting to adapt to the conditions. So Brian Hampson with his next bowl. Again, I think he could be just pulling up just a little bit short. And great to see the ex-birthday boy, now a year older, Johnny Newell. G'day, John.
Morning.
Mate, what a cracking day we got here this morning, John.
Beautiful.
Bit of rain last night, mate?
Yeah, we did actually, got a little bit.
A little bit. So instead, the players just adapting to the grass line on all these bowls. Absolutely spot on, really, John. But players just adapting early this morning to the pace of the green after that rain last night and a very heavy dew. But I said a big congratulations to the green staff. He did a superb job here this morning. Young Dale McWhinney. And his offsider. Brian, I think, just going to crash into this. No, he's just going to miss it. I tell you what, he may have
Pretty
second
fair.
shot. Look at that. Mate, that's 2 shots. That's a great bowl. So, handy pick up there early in the piece. And that's 2 to Darren and Darren.
Darren and Brian, is it?
Sorry, Darren and Brian, I should say. And Bruce and John. So, mate, greens are full. Everybody's having a good time. Great to see bowlers out in the green. And great event we have here.
I love looking over the greens when they're full.
Yeah.
The greens look nice and beautiful day. Good quality bowls.
Mate, some of the heads we've had in the last couple of days have been absolutely first class, haven't they?
I missed the end of that singles game that I was doing yesterday, that gold medal match. Who won that?
Bruce from Noola. Bruce
Yep.
won it. He beat Glenn.
Yep.
Won, mate, 21-19.
Yeah, it was a cracking game before when I left.
Oh, mate, it really was. Mate, I don't put candles anymore on my cake, James, because the fire brigade turn up, son.
Yeah, it's your birthday today, mate. Happy birthday.
Yeah, mate, I was trying to keep it quiet. The Carla turned up, mate, and started singing happy birthday to
Well,
me.
yeah, that's
And then Wiz put it on the live stream, mate.
nice.
Yeah, good friends.
Yeah.
On you, Jimmy Merrick. How are you, buddy? So, Bruce playing his backhand. I tell you what, he's got a perfect line. His weight's not too bad neither. There's a very good first up bowl by Bruce Smallbon.
Great bowl.
Absolutely. And Darren, so this is doing a lot of training, Darren Jackson, and he's really working on his game, John. So it's really good to see him entering events like this. This long end has really tried them out, trying them out. Darren may have thrown the kitty just a little bit too far.
Bruce doesn't seem to mind though.
No, mate, it's yeah, and Noola too. They tell me it's got a magnificent
Great 2 bowls, yeah.
carpet green, mate.
Oi.
Two very good bowls. They tell me it's a very, very true, very good paced green up there at Noola.
Yeah. Be great to get up there.
Yeah,
Got
mate.
some good players.
Yes, they definitely have. They participated in the Dun Cup.
Oh, nice.
It was great to catch up with some of their players too. Well, that's a good bowl there from Darren. It stays up. It's gives his skips something to play to. But look at these 2 opening bowls.
Crackers.
Oh, aren't they? What, mate? I'll tell you what, he's on a pretty good line again this time around too,
He's
though.
open. He is. Hopefully just runs on.
Well, he's in.
Yeah, he's in. He's played 3 crackers. Great
Yeah.
bowling.
He has, hasn't he? All in the line there too, John, aren't they?
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. G'day, Dave McCann. How are you, mate?
Have you, Chermside's pretty central up here, like nice little shopping centre up the road. 15 minutes to the city. Get a chance to have a look at a few nursing homes while you've been up here, mate?
Mate, unfortunately, mate, I'm way too young for that at this stage, mate. So, yeah, mate, I no doubt as I grow older, but I have been doing a bit of shopping around for Robbie, though, because I know he does need not only adult supervision, he does need aged care by the looks of it. I'm going to be amazed this Saturday because Robbie's trying to tell me this gentleman comes on air all the time, and his name's George Allen. And what a bowl we got here from Brian. Look at this for a pill. What
Great
a
shot.
bowl. That's just class. And he keeps telling me that this chap that comes on air by the name of George Allen is his father. And I said, mate, he'd have to be 130.
I think that was John that played that ball. Yep.
Yeah. No, it was Brian, because this is John now. John's on the mat at the moment.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Right.
John's on the mat at the moment from Holland Park Sports Club. John just having a little bit of trouble this morning, just with his weight. His line's been very, very good. But he's just struggling, I think, after that rain last night. Yeah, awesome grouping. You're dead right there, mate. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with that, James. Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting this man on Saturday, mate. He's come out to watch his great-granddaughter play bowls, and Robbie tells me it's his father. It's amazing. He's trying to play dumb, but he can hear us. G'day, Mary. How are you this morning? How's Scotland this morning, Mary? How's that camper of yours going? You still travelling around?
Still great track this time.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit more weight, mate. I mean, the players have adapted to their green. They just haven't adapted to the pace of it just as yet.
It still looks a bit wet from the rain we've had, so
yeah,
it'll quicken up as the day goes on, but...
Oh, it'll be beautiful as the day goes on, mate. This is running beautifully the last couple of days.
Yeah, it was. It looked good.
Look at that, too. He's got a perfect line on that, too. Gee whiz, it would have been perfect into the head. Leave the hand there for Johnny. Just going to make sure he just reaches the head, that's all. He does have a bit of a shot on there on that backhand, too, though, John. With a bit of a cannon on with that bowl.
I think it misses.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, I think he'll get the gap between the bowl and the jack.
Yeah.
He can play like a nice firm forehand, try and drift down and get the edge of the bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he could be a bit wide with this one. I think he's very conscious of his weight, which he is, and past the head. So it's just the one there to Brian and Darren.
I'll take it too.
He did right, mate.
Those three goodies from the lead, Bruce.
Hey, good on you, Mary. All home. Good on you. I hope you enjoyed your little trip and going away again on Friday. Hey, good on you. I'll be getting out of town too because Bruce is turning up there pretty soon, so I would definitely be getting out of town.
It's good to see so many different clubs from everywhere participating in this.
Oh, mate, it really is amazing, isn't it? You know, like they're from all over, aren't they? From
you look across the greens and there's like so many different coloured uniforms.
Yeah. And you see like Bernie here from tropical far North Queensland. They're from, you know, just different parts of Queensland all over, John, as you're saying. And it is too. It's to see all the coloured club shirts, which they're all wearing. It is absolutely a great cross-section of the Queensland bowling community. And as you were saying yesterday too, John, when you're on air, the increased participation this year, it just goes to show you how the para side of things are actually growing.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's good to see.
It is, mate, because
hopefully we get a nice influx after the success that we had in Com Games too.
Well, that's ever so true, mate. One can only hope, because those... and wasn't it great to see him here yesterday? I mean, Serena, and like Jake's here, of course, and he's absolutely fantastic young kid.
Damien's competing. Won gold last night, actually, with Cooper.
Yep. And young Coops, what a great young bloke he is too. So we see a couple of good lead bowls there, mate. There's a great reply there from...
Bruce is playing
Bruce.
well.
Well, Bruce used to be, as Bernie says, that he's in Ipswich. I thought you might have been from up north, Bernie, but Bruce spent a lot of time through the Ipswich region. He was a member of the Harrisville Bowls Club, which has now unfortunately closed its doors. And also, too, he was a member of North Ippi. I think he was at Rosewood for a period of time. So he's been in that region for a great number of years, John, and then he's moved up to North Queensland.
That bowl he just played then yesterday would have been dotting it. We'll probably meet a pass, probably, but
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So
Good
it's
track.
a beautiful track.
Big shout out to Club Chermside here in Brisbane District. Got 3 beautiful greens and putting on a good show. All the volunteers and stuff doing a great job.
Yeah.
Marking and looking after all the players.
Well, another great bowl here too. That's very good bowling there from Bruce.
Kitchen make a good feed here too. So
Had a beautiful feed here last night, mate. Absolutely sensational. Had the steak. Could not fault it. Michael Brindle, how are you? And just for all our viewers out there in bowling world, I'm pleased to advise that the 2022-2023 volunteer grants are now open to expressions of interest from community groups across Australia. The grants are between $1,000 and $5,000 are available to eligible non-for-profit community organisations to support the efforts of their volunteers. The grants can be used to buy small equipment for volunteers or the reimbursement of volunteer fuel, transport or training costs, or the purchase item to help awareness of volunteering opportunities. So what you've got to do is contact your federal member. And that's something for all the clubs out there, John. That
definitely worth a phone call. Absolutely.
Definitely worth a phone call to your local member. So
a couple of $1,000 to get some equipment or do anything for your club. It's always a bonus.
New mower, new roller,
Absolutely.
new whippersnipper or something that you may require.
Well, it could be
rollers are a little bit dearer than 5,000.
but it could be that to put towards it.
Put towards
it. Yeah.
So there's plenty of things there. So get onto it.
Absolutely, it's a great incentive.
Not
too far. Hurry.
Not quite.
Pretty good effort.
Tell you what, is a very good effort there, John. Bruce just showing him where he'd like him to come in at. Said he still favours himself for 2 shots. You just see the 2 fingers up. Rather that, or he's claiming victory very early.
One of the two. Oh, he's tracking the ball so well.
Yeah.
And he's letting him know too.
Yeah, definitely no on that one, mate.
It gets frustrating sometimes if you're a lead and you're playing pretty well and skipper's a little bit off. He knows it though. He played really good yesterday, Bruce.
Oh, he played very well, mate. I was watching John play too, and he played some great bowls too.
Yeah, he'll come good.
Yeah, of course he will. Gee whiz, that's another great track there too. He just pulled up a bit short from Brian. So,
just stick to that same line and just add that extra 2 metres. It'll be pretty good here. You can afford to be up. Oh, he's tight. And he's short.
Yeah, he's still not there. He's finding his way.
Yeah.
Adrian Johnson said, go Darren. He's playing well at the moment, mate. I'll tell you that right now. He's played some great bowls here. Darren Jackson.
But again, this is like we were talking about yesterday. This is probably another chance for a bit of a length change. Shorten it up a bit. Just give your skip a chance to get some bowls in the head, get some confidence up.
Yep, ever so true.
Change it up a little bit. This is a good pick-up, that, back in the game.
Oh, I must admit, mate, numerous times my skip said to me when I've been playing lead, wait, just roll a kid he can draw a shot to. So I just walk in the bar. Enjoying my bowls at the moment, mate. I'm going back to playing lead and I'm really enjoying it. Good morning, Stephen Fleming. How are you this morning? Watching from Scotland. So, Bruce with his first bowl, I'll tell you what, he's got this line worked out pretty well at the moment.
Yeah. Pretty fair starter.
Yeah, it's nice cider. Darren going to the other side of the green on his forehand.
Oh, wind's just picking up a little.
It is, isn't it? Just
fair starter too.
Yeah, it's not bad, mate. Anything behind the head, still in play.
Made sure he was up at his first.
Yeah, Bruce.
Good leads.
I reckon they guessed. I reckon Bruce has just flopped back to yesterday's grass line before the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the greens here running absolutely superbly. And Darren got a very good line on this one here.
He's going back under a little, but he's got pretty good speed. Yeah, handy.
Yeah, it's very handy.
It's close.
Yeah, it would be close. Well, Brian's claimed it a shot, mate. He's got a finger up. But then again, he had it up pretty early too. So, good morning, Alison. How are you this morning?
Yeah, they're those two. All three of those bowls were on the jack yesterday.
Yeah, it would have been. Absolutely.
It's been a little bit of rain. It's just tightened up a little bit.
You can see it's starting to dry out now, though.
Yeah.
You can just tell it by the colour.
Yeah. Still running nice. It's just tightened up from yesterday.
Running beautifully, mate. Look at this for a bowl from Darren.
This is pretty close.
Yeah, that's a great correction.
Great shot.
Oh. Brian's claimed it once again. I just heard him say one and a measure. It could be. Pretty hard to tell from there. Yeah, mate, it was really good to see Michael. It was so pleasing to see Paul Jackson win the bronze medal yesterday, mate. What he's been through, it's been fantastic, mate. Yeah, really good things, Alison. Hey, Matty Lucas, how's the captain this morning? He's playing all right, mate. I'll tell you that right now, Matty. He's was a little bit excited this morning when he came over and asked if he was on the live streaming match, and we went and found out, and I told him he was.
Just put a good one in then.
Yep.
They're up 6-3. Going all right.
Going good, mate. He's leading up pretty good.
Hope you're having a cracking day there, Captain. Down in the Forks. Helensvale National Five-a-side coming up soon, mate. You guys are doing that, are you?
We're doing that, yes, we are, yes. Yes. Brian, is he out wide enough? He's got reasonable type of weight on it. If he sneaks around this front one, he'll be in the count. Not quite. Can't get over, mate, the amount of ambulances you have here in Brisbane, mate. Every 2 seconds, there's an ambulance going past this place.
Well, it's literally 400 metres from a hospital. So.
Yeah, that's right, too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better weather. Is that right, Stu? G'day, Loza. How are you, mate? Hey, good on you, buddy. They're definitely holding the one.
Yeah, Darren's bowl's still shot.
Good morning, Michael, from Cannon Hill again. Good to have you on board again, mate. Yeah, he just had to be inside that one. If he sat inside that and flopped, he would definitely have the two, wouldn't he? But
if he doesn't lose it, it's not all bad.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, just telling John, looking at that much more weight. Wasn't far away. Had a good line. Just got to keep that line and add that weight, as John said previously. But I think he's dropped his line.
He's short too. He's just
I'm going to shoot across the head and be a bit of a nuisance bowl here.
Yep.
By the looks of that, very much in the eye there. Far enough out, in actual fact. You get second shot, you're only looking to beat that wing bowl. So it's very easy now, just take a little bit too much grass. Hey, good on you, Mary. We love having you here watching too, Mary.
Tracked this pretty well.
He's played this very well, mate.
Get around this, he's good.
Look at this for a bowl.
What a shot.
Is he going to move the kitty?
No, he's not. He's played it perfect. What a shot. Great shot.
Yep.
2 to Darren and Brian.
Yep, looks like the two, mate.
Yeah.
Not too sure.
3 was it?
We'll give him 2. See what happens on the board later on, mate. A good pick-up anyway, and that's starting to sneak away a little bit at the moment, Brian and Darren, but So, mate, in the shop again today?
Yeah, mate.
In
Yeah,
the shop?
come down to Club Chermside here. Might as well have a cold beer while you're here and come through the shop. Got some good shoes from $69, so
Right.
brand new.
Sensational.
Lovely bowls and some nice new designs on the shirts.
Yep.
All available here at Chermside. So
Mate, have you got a tape measure?
I do.
Because I know a lady,
Plenty of measures.
came to me this morning. She said, "Can I buy a tape measure?" I said, "I've got
Yeah.
nothing to do with the shop." I said,
Yeah.
"But John will be here
I sold it
shortly."
to you yesterday, yep.
Well, there's a lady here. Pretty sure it's... Who was it this morning? It was...
Bruce needs to nail a couple here just to get them back in the game. It's on a good track again. It's just
Pamela Brenton from Tweed Heads, I think it was, asked me. Yes, Darren's first bowl's not too bad, sitting just in behind the kitty there, as you can see it.
yeah, good weight, good speed. Played a nicer track here.
It's looking pretty good, mate. It's not going to be too far away from that white
Lower
there.
down, yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's good bowl.
Yeah, very good. 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Hey, Amanda, how are you this morning? Let's go, Darren. Here's one of your teammates.
Good reply from Bruce.
Yeah, he's not far away, mate.
Good speed.
Yeah, pretty close. Falls over. Yeah, mate, I couldn't agree more than that, Graham. It's very well put, my friend. I think you're 100% correct. Their attitude, Graham, is just absolutely outstanding in my personal opinion. Even this morning, they were all coming in, they were talking to their mates, and you could just see they were just glowing and so happy to be here. And talking to John McLeod and Shane Kerr and a lot of the blokes this morning, and mate, they're just absolutely elated with this competition to see their old mates. Talking about old mates, there's Lucas. G'day, Lucas. How are you this morning? Down in frosty Melbourne, I'm assuming, mate. Glad to hear that you made the national side for Victoria, mate.
Well done, Lucas.
Really good. Looking forward to seeing you, mate.
Doji, mate. Have a good one, mate. Well done.
Well done, buddy. Congratulations on that one, mate. No, I tell you, Graham, you're 100% correct in that assumption. Is that their positivity is absolutely it's fantastic. So we see a pretty reasonable head set up here, and Brian just looking to sneak around these front ones. Said we had a little bit of rain last night, so I said the green's slightly holding this morning, but absolutely running a treat in my opinion. That's a very good attempt there from Brian from the Gender Lee Bowls Club, which is great to see them back on the map after the last floods, and hope everybody out there is enjoying this great game of ours again and back on those greens and enjoying everything. I know that Graham and his committee out there, the Cunningham, did a lot to help, and congratulations to everybody to get all those clubs back up and running again. Also in the Brisbane district also, which suffered severely. Okay, Brian playing his backhand. Could be a little bit tight with this one. I don't think he's going to do any damage. I think he just stayed off that one. Well, I don't think it's in the count, but looks of it. Just moved a little bit to the left. Oh, looks like Bruce is saying 3 down by the looks of that. Well, that's a great bowl there by John. That's second shot. Very good bowl there from John. And Bruce giving him a clap there, so it's great to see. Now, Brian's got to stay off this front bowl, but I don't think he's going to do any damage here. Beautiful grass line there once again too. So now Bruce just showing him, just add that much more, mate. This is the track in. Oh, I think he could be a bit tight, but if he gets onto his bowl, it could rocket in for shot. Oh, he's just not going to make it, unfortunately. Yep, just the one down, so he definitely eased the damage there, so well done, John. Darren's got the mat down. Not too sure, Lucas. Haven't been told yet, mate. So just looking forward to catching up with everybody, mate. Looking forward to seeing you too, my friend. So Darren rolling the kitty, using the bowling arm these days, Darren. I'll tell you what, he's using it very well too. Yeah, only a nice guy, just loves his bowls, mate. Often see him at various clubs where when there's the big games on, he loves going down watching Aaron Sheriff and Matty Lucas and quite a few of the other players. He loves going around watching them play when they're playing in major events. So absolutely just loves our great game. So it's great to see him performing so well here today. And another good starter by Darren. I think Dage's back, mate. He just made another $100 sale.
Yeah, mate, that's it.
So Bruce got a good line on this one here too. Just got to beat this last bowl of Darren's, which is a very good start. And I tell you what, he's very, very close too.
Yeah, great start.
Yeah,
Two goodies.
Good leading, isn't it?
Yeah.
By these two.
Yeah, they're sort of dialed in now a little bit.
They have, haven't they?
Green's drying out.
That's a true statement, that too, mate. Yeah, Kerry, we had a bit of an issue this morning, mate. Robbie fixed it, mate. Robbie fixed it. With my help, I must admit. I stayed completely out of his way. I tell you what.
We're going to get down to it. Ooh,
That's a great bowl, mate.
He's finishing in a good spot too. Great weight. Very nice.
Absolutely, I tell you what, he played that very well. So, Bruce trying to beat his last bowl, and again he's on a good line. He doesn't want to slice this.
He's going to get under it.
He just wants to miss it, so sometimes it's well left, John, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be great, Lucas. Enjoy your bowls, mate, as I know you do, buddy. Okay, Darren.
I saw Lucas at the AO, I think, last time I saw Lucas.
Yes, I saw him at the AO. That big smiling face of Lucas has always got a smile on his face, mate.
He's having a cracking game in that TV rink gold medal match, I think it was.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Yeah, he did too, Gary. He's ordered pie and chips for lunch, mate.
This is a better arc here.
Tell you what, it's still running too.
Hurry.
Oh, mate, what a great attempt.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What a great attempt. Absolutely perfect line there, just to run into the head. I agree with that too, James. It's not only their positivity, it's their standard of play, in my opinion, is outstanding. So we're going to get a picture here of the two Noola clubs down there together, the two club mates here, as you can see, Carla with her Noola shirt on the rink next door, and Bruce there. They come from a little area of up in North Queensland around the Ingham area to have two participants from the one club travel all this distance to play in this. Bruce, it's at Bruce and Carla's.
They're going well too.
They both have, mate, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Carla played bronze medal yesterday.
She did, yeah.
She was beaten, but tried very, very hard. What a great bowl here too from Brian, just slipping past the shot bowl.
I watched a couple of her singles games and she was put them pretty close. They're going good.
She was, mate, wasn't she? She was. No, she's been playing some great bowls, mate, and just loves the game, just like Bruce does, mate.
Yep.
So it's great to see them out here and being able to participate in a competitive sport. Darren's just asked for him to change his hand here. Can probably see a little bit of danger.
Just needs to just get past this.
Oh, mate, he just caught it.
He was on a really good line then.
Wasn't he? He had reasonable weight
Yeah.
too there, John. So, I mean, any movement of the kitty is going to be very beneficial for them anyway, because they've got a few catches sitting back there also too, John. Another 2 catches there.
I feel like it's only one.
Yeah. Darren's still keen to get Brian.
No, he's on a bit too wide this time. Speed's really good though.
Oh, he had ideal weight on that, didn't he, for what he was after. So, John with his last bowl.
I'm second guessing whether who's got shot now.
Well, mate, hard to tell with those shadows, really, John.
Short.
Yeah, that's a great track he had there too, John. Just looking for a little bit more weight. So 1 down. So it's 1 pick. It's 1 to John and Bruce. Just saw the finger go down from Darren.
Yeah, we just win 1 or 2 the next couple of ends and game on again.
We saw that yesterday in the singles,
I know,
mate, didn't we?
we did, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
I know this can be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly the way you called it. Said all you need is a couple of good ends, and that's exactly what Glenn did, didn't he?
Change the length.
Had a couple of good ends, mate, and where, mate, back in the game. 19 all. 19 all, like, and he fought back, absolutely incredible.
I wish I had stayed for it. I had to get to the bank because there's some banking, but yeah, it was.
It was a crack of a game, mate. I'm telling you, it really was worthy, as you were saying in the commentary, of a gold medal match. That's exactly what it was. And mate, I reckon Shane Kerr and Johnny McLeod both told me they reckon they slept with their medals last night, mate. And a big smile on their face, they reckon. So,
as you do.
Good on them, mate. Really good. Just to hear him talking this morning, it was, had a bit of a chuckle.
It's an awesome achievement to win a state title. Like,
mate, absolutely.
First, second, or third, it doesn't matter.
Mate, well, you've got a few under your belt, mate, so you're going pretty well.
Just lucky enough to be in the right team, mate. That's it.
I saw you play a few games, mate. You seem to be leading up, and you're chucking them pretty good at the time, mate. So, Bruce just running a little bit through the head with this one here, but again, he's got a pretty good grass line. Changed his hand. Just got to correct his weight. Probably take about 5 to 6 foot of weight off, that's all.
It's very handy, though. It's a nice spot.
Oh, mate, as I've always called him, behind the head, mate, still in play. And looking forward to seeing how our under 18s go on Saturday and Sunday against a very strong New South Wales side. So, looking forward to that. And then next week, the All Schools Cup out at Pine Rivers, Wednesday and Thursday. If you're in the region, get out there and support these great young kids. And if you're in the area, Chermside, Saturday or Sunday. 2 great days of bowls. I think there's 2 tests on Saturday and 3 on Sunday. Going to be a great weekend. Yeah, good try there by Bruce. Just snuck around it.
Some pretty fair players coming through the ranks in both those states, Queensland and New South Wales.
Oh, mate.
That'll be good.
Yes. Young Jared Davis from Victoria's moving up.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Good pick up there by Broadbeach. I definitely rate that young bloke as a player, mate. I saw him play against Aaron Sheriff. I think it was in the pairs.
Yeah.
Champion of Champions. It was the Australian Championships at Broadbeach. And, mate, what a game it was. geez, he played well. I just can't remember who his lead is, but his lead was outstanding also too. Two nicer young kids you wouldn't meet. Went out to them after the game and congratulate them on the way they played, and looking forward to watch his growth in our sport with people like Ryan Bester.
Yeah, that's the key to it. Like he's got some potential, that's for sure, and smart sort of move up to somewhere like Broadbeach where you've got the likes of Brian Bester and Sean Ingham.
Yep.
People that have experienced and done it all before and really take on those youthful players really, really well.
Well, you've got Aaron Sheriff there, and as you said, Sean Ingham, and nothing against. I know he's playing down in Victoria and playing with some great players too. But gee whiz,
I think it comes from Glenroy.
Yeah.
Awesome little club out there, and they got I think they're the Glenroy Jets or Bombers or something like that.
Yep. Looking forward to
the
it.
Club played a Easter weekend at Glenroy a few years ago.
Okay.
Tennis side it was. Yeah, it's really good. Enjoyed it.
So good ball there from John there.
Got introduced to the Blessed Reds that night.
Mr. Lester. On your Barry, he's back. I noticed he's playing for Burleigh this weekend, so he's back
in the game.
Back in the game. Be good to have you back on the coast, mate.
Johnny McCarran's sort of runs Glenroy as well.
Yep.
Another really talented Victorian bowler.
I think he would be pretty happy, Michael. John, pretty happy after the weekend. Hamilton had on the green.
Mate, hello, Mr. Brindle. Stoked that the girls did such a fantastic job. Obviously, Dakota playing very, very well. Your young daughter, she burnt all season. Very happy to have her part of the power. Undefeated Division 2, won the flag. So Division 1 won the flag on the weekend as well. So very happy.
Great effort, and obviously Dakota's taken her talent out of her mother's side of the family by the sounds of things. G'day, Michael. Love you too, Michael. He's a great bloke. Loves his bowls also too, and very proud of his daughters as he should be.
She's had a great season, so really happy to have her.
Yep. A very talented young player there, in actual fact, John.
Yeah, I think she's found. Obviously, we have a zone playoffs, and we have to move to 12, so she'll be in that at 12 in the zone playoff.
Tell you what, Brian, is he close to this? He's just going to cut. Gee whiz, what a great try. Beautiful weight on that for what he was after. So, g'day, Jim Dalrymple. How's Mackay this morning, mate? Sunny, as you said. Yes, James, we're doing Saturday and Sundays. Saturday's game, I think, starts around about midday our time. That's the first test match between the Queensland and New South Wales under-18s, and the second test match later on in the afternoon. And then we've got 3 test matches on Sunday. And the first game, James, I don't think you're going to like too much because we're starting at 8:10 Australian time, so that's going to be well and truly in the middle of the night for you, that one, mate. James is one of our viewers over in Scotland, John. He's actually meeting up and having lunch with Bruce Kirk in about 10 days' time or so.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well done, mate.
I have warned James about... I have warned him, though, about Bruce. They'll have a good time. Okay, left that... I thought Darren may have just changed his hand there, but it's definitely not in his eye, that's for sure. You know what, he's got a pretty reasonable weighted bowl here too, so running into the head now. You have got a bit of a tendency too, isn't it, Johnny, if you have a bowl in your eye of just going a little bit wider than you have to.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things you just really got to tell yourself that if you just, if you trust your draw, like you just play the same bowl and you're going to get around it. But yeah, it's so easily done where you just want to maybe give that a little bit more of a float and it just drifts out that more than you expect. A little bit overcautious. It's not too bad though, it's a pretty nice bowl.
Hey, good on you, James. Love your work,
What do you
son.
say?
Try to keep Bruce out of hospital, but he can't promise anything.
Mate,
out of jail.
That's why, James, that's why I didn't hear Brian's question about the width of the bowls just then, because I was trying to figure out the number of words that you're going to actually get in when you meet up. I'm going with 10 only. Bruce will get the 10,000 word daily count up in about an hour, I reckon.
He's a good lad. You'll have a good time, James. I'll tell you that right now.
No, he's a good egg.
He is, mate. He's looking forward to catching up to, buddy. But isn't it amazing? Like, I mean, we talk all the time on live streams and with Messenger and that, and here we are sitting here in Brisbane, and James is over in Scotland, and here we are talking to each other. It's watching a game of bowls. Technology.
It's good, otherwise we wouldn't be sitting there.
That's ever so true. No, Michael, but mate, I can let you know that Bowls New South Wales is live streaming the events next week because they're being played at Tarrant Point. We'll be live streaming Wednesday and Thursday from Pine Rivers. And looking forward to that, mate, because showcasing some wonderful talent, some wonderful Queensland talent. So remember it last year was an absolute some cracking games in that, and looking forward to doing it again this year too. So look forward to bringing it to you. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, Michael. That's what happens, mate.
Hurry.
And the big thing being, though, Michael, we can't run all of the events around every district's calendar. But it'd be a great experience for the kids. Could be a little bit underdone grass line with this one. He's some of this.
Backdoor it. How's his speed?
Just caught that yellow bowl.
Oh, he did too. Probably had good speed to
Yep.
count. Opens that up a little bit now.
Yes.
Hasn't reached all day so far. But tracking it so nice. He must be getting frustrated.
Yeah, he's played some. Mate, I watched a few of his games over the last few days. He's been playing absolutely superbly. But I think just that rain last night just thrown him off slightly because you can see the talent.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's tracking it so well, but because of the difference in the speed, he just hasn't adjusted. And yesterday, he's dotting every bowl there.
Absolutely, mate.
On that weight.
Yeah.
Just that today. Still a little bit damp from the rain. It's going to quicken up, but still running good. It's just that he's just not adjusting.
Yeah, so John with his next one seems to be a little bit wide once again. I think he's going to crash into that. No, he just missed that bowl. Yeah, bit of a wall up there on that other hand. So he's asking to call though. Bit of danger on that hand there also too for Brian, but there is a bit of a port in there for him to get in. And as we were saying before, sometimes you just throw it just that little bit wide, and is probably the narrow hand of the two, the forehand.
Great speed.
Yes, beautiful speed, mate. Ideal. Darren's claimed the one with that yellow bowl. The wing bowl obviously was shot.
5 ends left, 5:10. Definitely not out of it.
Well, when you're behind like this, isn't it? You just look one end at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, good on you, Anthony. You're the best of you too, mate. How's Qld today, mate? Bit breezy down there, bud. Anthony playing out of the Mermaid Beach Bowls Club these days. Good to catch up with him when I'm down that way. So I'll tell you what, Darren's lengthening this out a bit too, mate. It's not quite on the tee, but it's only around about 3 or 4 foot in front of the tee. So we should try him out with this bit of a breeze, John.
It looks a bit hummy here, but a little bit runny. Stays on. Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Going to stay on?
Yeah, good starter. Probably a year and a half behind the kitty.
Yep. I think there's going to be a lump of 4x2 going out here soon. A great shot of Gender Lee colours. Geez, they're great to deal with though, aren't they? They really are. Tony Allen, how are you? The talented one of the family. Thanks, Tony. Catch up soon. See you on the weekend. They tell me you're coming up to watch Sophie, so I look forward to catching up with you. Thank God you'll be here to control your father. Looking forward to catching up with his brother too, George.
Another great line there from Darren. It's a little bit short, but good bolt.
Yeah, no, perfect line on that one there, John. So Bruce playing his forehand. Is he around this front one? He certainly is. Yeah, it's a good ball there from Bruce.
Not anybody.
Tell you what, a lovely correction here from Darren Jackson.
Pretty good. Great shot.
Very good ball. Okay, Bruce.
Just get one of those 3 balls in there every time, Darren. He's playing it pretty good.
Is he going to get the little edge? No, just a little bit too much of it. Yeah, you got that right, Kerry. It definitely is, mate. So they've got a bit of room there, though, John. It's not as though they can't get into it. So they've got actually there's a couple of ports either hand, but you really want to, it really is a backhand shot. There isn't just an open draw.
Yeah, it's an open draw. Yeah, for both players, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian can sort of look just at a touch of Jack and tuck it in behind that yellow one, and John can sort of just draw straight up to it.
Well, he has got the opportunity, hasn't he? But yes, I agree with that. I think if you put the kitty out of sight, out of mind. Not too sure if he's got the weight on this one here, though. He definitely had the track once again, though. Look at that beautiful grass line. Just looking at a little bit more weight. So, John. There, he got a beautiful track on that too. Just pulling up a little bit short. Sure they're correct with their next ones.
Pretty nice track, yeah.
Hello.
Okay, now we've got the back one. There's me if you want.
Just around the back there, Vola, to it. Well, he definitely did reach. Definitely will, Jim. Hey, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. Look forward to catching up with you, Jim. Yeah, we're up there,
Not that far away, mate. My God, what's that? That's echoing. There's your ears, mate.
No, no.
So we'll just see Brian just trying to, just got a nice open draw there. Just got to make sure that he reaches. Yeah, just working on it again at the moment, James.
Just got to get him to reach. Just play a swinger. Make sure you're up.
Yes, no, that's true. Oh, I think he could be a bit tight unless he's got the weight.
Don't think he does.
Oh, I'm just going to cut.
Stiff.
Oh, just fell back.
Couple maybe. One. Was it?
It looked like the one.
Yeah.
It did look like one there, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, mate. Yes, thank you, Bruce. I did get that email. Thank you. It's good. Reminds me to do something else, actually.
I've got no doubt, Bruce, when you going away tomorrow, mate, I'm sure the wife will be doing the happy dance, mate.
I have to take care of that, actually.
No, all good. Yeah, I know. So you see, Darren's actually lengthened it out once again. Yeah, got the kitty back on the tee. Oh, could be a little bit runny, this one here from Darren. He's been leading up absolutely superbly here this morning. He's sneaking away a little bit at the moment. Darren and Brian. A great bowl there from Bruce first up. Right, Darren just got to drop a little bit of weight off this one here. I tell you what, he's played this pretty well. Yes, that's a great correction there from Darren. That's a good bowl. Corrected absolutely beautifully. It's one thing about our great game. It's one thing about it. It's all about the art of correction. I tell you what, Bruce has got a perfect track on this one here. He's not going to be too far away. It's running into the head now. Yeah, that's a great bowl there from Bruce. He's not too far away with that one. Very good catchment area there. Yeah, I thought so, mate. I thought you'd be doing the happy dance by now, buddy. So Darren looking at just sneaking in here again. He's not going to be too far away. Well, that's got to be 2 shots by the looks of it. So very handy pickup there from Darren. The 2 very good weighted bowls. I tell you what, Bruce isn't too far away from this. Oh, he's just going to duck. A little bit unlucky there. He was very much on target there to get the shot. So he should be too, Serena. He's playing great bowls, in my opinion, Serena. So it's all about encouragement and getting him out in that green. He's really enjoying it. I know I get quite a few messages from Darren. He gets very excited when he got picked to play pennants for the very strong Helensvale Hawks club, and it's just really great to see that he's out in the green enjoying himself. So Brian got an open draw really. He can play this either hand, but he's going to play his backhand by the looks of it, which he's played pretty well here this morning. So he's just depending upon his weight now. I just don't think he's going to just reach it there. But once again, I can't emphasise enough, like the grass line he's been playing with is absolutely first class. He's a little bit frustrated with that one pulling up short by the looks of him, but I'm sure he will get over it. So John on the mat. Not quite. So we see Brian with his next bowl. I think he's got very similar weight, which he has done. That's going to be a bit of a nuisance bowl there, really, for John, but he plenty of room to come around it. Those 2 bowls there of Brian's, beautiful grass line. Just needs that little bit more weight. So we see the silver medalist from the pairs walking past. Shane Kerr, affectionately known as the Mullet. Oh, John, a little bit unlucky. That one just knocking that one up. I think it may be in the count. So Brian once again trying to get down here. Yes, he's played this very, very well. That is a great bowl. That's very good bowling. Okay, John, trying to beat that last bowl. He's not far away. Yeah, good try. Very good try by John Stuart. Three shots. That's a handy pickup for Brian and Darren. Very handy. Well played. Of course, this is 15 ends, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. And of course, this event couldn't be brought to you if it wasn't for the generosity of the Brisbane City Council, dedicated to a better Brisbane. Kedron Waverley Sports Club, Club Chermside and Northern Suburbs Bowls Club. Wonderful sponsors of our great game. Thank them very much. Of course, Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports and Innovation with Energy. Wonderful sponsors of our great game. Do a great job. So Darren shortened the length up a little bit this time. They had great success last time playing pretty much full length. So just varying his length, which I think is a very wise thing to do. Varies his length so no one can fall in and get used to it. So Bruce just pulling up a tad short with his first bowl. Darren just looking to take a little bit of weight off here. Oh, what a lovely correction by Darren. Gee whiz, that's a great bowl. He played that very well. Yeah, not too sure on that one there, Irene. It's perfect pitches here, so can't understand that. So Darren. Yeah, that's another good bowl there from Darren, that's for sure. Nice and handy. So John just saying, just arrive down here, Bruce. Yeah, good attempt. Beautiful weight-wise there by Bruce. So the two skips going to the head at the moment. Few ends to play. This is end number 14. Hey, Brian on the mat at the moment. Looks like he might be holding one, if not two. Don't worry, mate. There's still plenty of ambulances going past. They just haven't got their sirens going, mate. Yeah, beautiful grass bowl once again there by Brian. Looking about another, I'd say about 3 foot of weight, that's all. Now John. Oh, he's just going to cut across the head. He wants to stay off those ones. He has done. No, not quite. I thought he may have turned one of Bruce's bowls over there, but not quite. Now Brian with his next one. The ideal would be just to turn this kitty around the corner. And he's blocked it off anyway. Oh, John's dropped his grass line on that one. Not like him. He had good weight on that bowl though, very good weight. Okay, Brian looks as though he's just trying to put one round the back and count. Well, I'll tell you what, that flops over there. That's going to take the kitty completely out of sight. Got this very well pointed. Oh, what a great try. Just the one shot there to Brian and Darren, so they just sneak away a little bit more. So they've 10 shots in it now, a couple of ends to play, so they've been at... Sorry, it is the last end this end, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, they got the wrong ends up there, mate. Yeah, I know. Handy pick up. Just looking at some of the other scores. There's some pretty close games out there, so it's good to see. So Darren has varied the length once again. He's got the mat pretty well back though towards the tee here. It's really back of mat pretty close to on the line, just a little bit in front of it by the looks of it. So see how he goes with his first bowl. Not too far away. Yeah, lovely starter by Darren Jackson. So Bruce. Yeah, not a bad first up bowl. It's on its track, just going to pull up just a tad short. Not too far away. Something that's workable, it's still on the run. Oh, Darren. Oh, I think he may have just forgotten to give it that little bit more oomph. Beautiful track once again, though. See young Cooper, looks like he's finished. Yeah, good bowl here from Bruce. That shot. Changed his hand here, which is a good move here by Darren. He's knocked it in, still just the one down though. So it's the last end. Yeah, another good bowl there from Bruce. Oh, probably just ran through slightly, but a beautiful line on that there. Let's come to a handy little home. Just the one down, Brian is at the moment. this the last end. Yeah, good try there by Brian. Yeah, just running around the back. Yes, John. Good try. Hey, good on you, James. You enjoy, mate. We see Grant Bellberg turning up. Morning, Grant. As we see Jake walking in. Yeah, it's been a good game. It really has been. Players have struggled at times, though, just with the pace of the green. It's been running so beautifully here at Chermside. It's still running beautifully this morning, too. Absolutely credit to the green staff here, but just a little bit of rain last night. Just taking a little bit of pace off it, but it's drying out. Absolutely beautiful already. Look up. It's a beautiful way to bowl there by John. So Brian just trying to reach the head here. Be just inside this bowl. I think he's going to get the wrong side of it. Well, that's given another shot by the looks of that. But, not to worry. So they've got got a handy lead. Yep. 2 shots. Good too. So 15-7 that game finishes. So well done to Brian and Darren. What a great game that was. Now our next game, which is going to be a vision impaired open pairs in round 1. It's going to be Fred Terry and Sol Callis playing Jake Felberg and Chris Backstrom. So that'll be on at midday, ladies and gentlemen. So that should be a cracker of a game. So as I said, you see the Nula shirt there by Bruce and the Nula shirt by Carla on the rink next door. So from far north Queensland to very small club, but we've got 2 participants in this absolute wonderful event. So it's great to see, isn't it? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, and we thank Bowls Queensland for the opportunity to showcase this great game of ours and these wonderful participants. It couldn't be done without the sheer generosity of the Brisbane City Council, dedicated to a better Brisbane. Kedron Waverley Sports Club, we thank them very much, and Club Chermside, as well as Northern Suburbs Bowls Club, where there's quite a few participants over there today playing. And of course, as always, with Bowls Queensland, we also have Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, and Innovation with Energy. We thank all of those wonderful sponsors for helping our great game. So we thank you, and if you've got the opportunity to support any of them, we'd ask you please to support them. Now, next game, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, will be starting at 12 o'clock, so we look forward to having your company. So nice cup of tea or coffee and have you back on board. Probably wouldn't be surprised if it's a few minutes earlier than 12 o'clock, but you'll hear a ping, so enjoy your bowl, support your club, have you back on air very shortly. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.